Okay, I'm recording. Awesome, you guys! I'm so excited to have like a team call. We were trying to do them in like the Mighty Pine and stuff, like everyone, but obviously, like you just can't rely on like other people to like keep this going. Like you kind of have to just do it yourself. So I kind of want to have these like to start like twice a month, and then like if I want to do it weekly eventually. You can hop on, and if not, everything will just be recorded. I already have like some topics stuff to come up with for the next couple months, but yeah, just to start off, I wanted to talk about social media because I feel like that's basically like the number one thing that we do first, and you guys are all pretty good at social media, but more like everyone, but I wanted to talk first, so I have news. You might have saw my story, but I got invited to like elite call. So basically, if all like goes well this year, I have like the point to make our team an elite team. I had no clue what the heck that meant. I just kept seeing like all the top coaches and stuff, like, and it just sounds like so awesome. But basically, it's just like you're one of the top teams, and so when the only way, or what they say, they're like, if you have the points, but you just have to make sure you have the diamond. So I'd have to be like 2-star diamond, which would mean I need 2 diamonds on my team, 1 on each leg, I'm pretty sure, by the end of the year. And then we should be good. But I know like I've talked to like all you guys and stuff, and I know like some of you have like other work and stuff, but for the most part, you guys seem to be pretty into this. Awesome. So I definitely, that's why I like making the Push to Leadership group, and hoping to get you guys up to like diamond or whatever goals that you want, because it's totally doable. It's funny because like when I wasn't diamond, I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna like take so long, like it seems so far away, but like now I'm diamond, and like I've realized like what it took to get there. It's like so doable, and you guys are all very what's the word, you'll have the potential to do it for sure. So I'm excited, so wanted to share that. And also, I think I told Haley about this, but the What is Coaching event, we're going to have it, Courtney brought it up as well in the other team page, June 27th, I believe. So it'll be right after Summit. And we'll have like a bunch of like energy and stuff to share with you guys. We're going to learn a lot. There's like a bunch of seminars and stuff that we're going to learn from there. We're going to hear from like top coaches. So we will have a bunch of stuff to come back to you guys. And then hopefully the Push to Leadership group, which is basically like a coach wanting to advance to diamond. We're going to give you all the tools to do that. Hopefully middle of July, if all goes well. We're going to pick a date so that way we can get all our work done before that. But it'll be me and Courtney running that. So I'll get into social media. You guys are all pretty good, like I said. The one thing that I put like first and foremost, because this is something that I need to get better at, is posting consistently. So you'll see a following happen, and like I don't want you to think like when I say following like that's the most important thing, but you need followers and a following to like be able to like get challengers and coaches. Like you want to gain a steady following and people who are going along this journey with you. So from what I've noticed and from like the messages I receive, when you're posting like consistently, and that means like at least once a day on your Instagram, but stories, this is something that I need to get better at, is like if you look at like the top coaches like Raina, one second, I'm gonna get rid of my card. Okay, so like Raina, if you see her stories, like they're all pretty much like the same. You know, she has her pre-workout in the morning, she like has her music going, she like raps to songs and stuff, and like that's what people like to see, is like a consistent routine. And I like, obviously there's a ton of people that probably skip past stories, like I get that, but like I get a lot of messages being like, I like religiously watch your stories, and I'm like, damn, I'm not even that consistent on them. So like I need to get better on the weekends posting. That's something I need to do. But just yeah, showing up daily, like that is our job, is to post on social media. So just make that, like you can, before, like if you know you're having a busy day the next day, write up a post the night before in your notes. And then that way you have one ready to go during the day when you don't have that much time to come up with one. Something I'm going to start doing, and we all kind of live close to each other, so we can even like meet up and do this. And I think Rachel does it. Go out like once a month and like bring, I know it sounds silly, but like bring like a change of clothes and stuff and just take like a bunch of pictures like with a good quality camera, and then that way we have content to
your iPhone.
Yeah, you have a freaking sick camera on your iPhone.
Yeah.
I think Carla has that same one too, and there's like portrait mode and stuff, but like getting pictures, so like when you like it's Monday morning, like I didn't want to get ready and like post a picture, so like that would be a perfect opportunity to have a picture to post, you know, on days like that you don't want to like get ready and stuff. So that's something I want to start doing. My parents have a nice camera, so if anyone wants to go and do that with me, we can obviously go, and then it'll just be a fun way to make content and stuff. And even make like group shots and stuff. Like I just want it, like coaching is fun, and I feel like I want to start doing like more meetups and stuff, and just showing like that it is such a like a huge community thing. Here I'm getting off topic again. But the biggest thing that people say like when they don't post consistently is they're like, well, I don't have anything to post about. But if you're doing the 4 vitals, you know, like inviting, so you can invite to a challenge group. Personal development, you can share something that you learned in your personal development in the morning. Your Shakeology, take a picture of your shake, take a picture of you with your shake. That's something that's a big thing, is you in the pictures. It really makes a difference. And I know some people are like, oh, like selfies, but like people love seeing you. And if you go to like the big like fitness pages, like it's literally just pictures of them, and like people love that stuff. So like don't be shy about that. And last, for vital recognition, so like posting about like recognizing someone on your team, like that could be like a story post, like recognizing them for you know, look at the transformation that happened, or like something like a non-scale victory or something like that. So you definitely do have something to post about daily if you're doing the work. And one thing that I just started doing was going to like top coaches, like go and search who the top 10 coaches are, and not even coaches, just like fitness pages, and like see what they're doing. And I don't want to say copy their content. You don't want to copy their content, but just like see what they're doing. And this could be even like just for like coaching, when you start building your team. Like I was like, okay, Haley Christian runs these sneak peek groups. Like that's something I need to start doing. And then just like look at what they're doing and literally just like replicate it, but in your own way. Because I know it's really like when you start following like a lot of coaches, it's easy to kind of like get caught up in what they're saying. And like sometimes I find like my posts would start to sound like someone else's, and like that's why you really need to find like your brand and just like be you on social media. And sharing like just sharing you. And some people are so scared. Like today I shared again, like I don't like to talk about like my eating disorders and stuff because it is really vulnerable, but I was like, you know, like I've been struggling a lot with binge eating recently, and I was like didn't want to share it, but like I got so many messages from girls like thanking me for doing that, and then it was just like, okay,
was like, you know,
yeah. Am I echoing, or was someone talking? No. But yeah, just being you and like not sharing. Don't think that you have to only share like the good stuff and like the positives, and like if you're not feeling like you don't want to work out, you're like, oh well, I can't post because like I'm supposed to be here to like inspire people. That you're not going to inspire people if you're showing up and being like, oh, this is so easy, like I love working out every day, you know, because like it's not an easy journey. And people love to follow like raw, honest, and vulnerable people. So like number one thing is like don't let like being in your comfort zone stop you from posting or like doing your job. You know, you have to, if the post scares you, then like you should probably post it, honestly. So, oh, and this was a big thing too. This was something, I can't remember what coach said it, but if a post takes longer than like 3 minutes to come up with, it's not you. It's not you like talking. It's like, for me, when I write a post and like it's an actual like, I'm like, yeah, that post is good. It's like word vomit almost. Like I'm just like saying what's on my mind and it's coming out. So if you're just sitting there and nothing's coming to you, then don't worry about it. Or like think of something else, maybe go do some personal development and then just like let it come to you, right? So don't like force anything, because I feel like people can kind of sense that. But just like if you're being real and honest, I feel like it will just come out like it's you. And oh yeah, this is just something that this is just my 2 cents and what's worked for me. You want your page to look nice. Obviously, you want people to like, people are attracted to like nice pages, and that's what they want to follow. So again, like bright pictures, like natural light, like this will be really good now because it's summer. We can go out and like take pictures like outside and stuff. I like to use one filter and like keep it that way. That kind of gives it like a magazine look. Like a lot of like, I think most like top coaches do that too. Like they just use like one consistent filter so everything looks kind of the same, and then you play around with like the brightness and saturation and stuff to kind of just get it looking nice. And quotes, this is something that I picked up from Haley. So I'm not one to like post like quotes on my page. It's just like personal preference, but I post them, like I'll post like a selfie and then I'll like post a quote underneath. And then like put my thoughts on the quote. But I really like what Haley's done. She seems to have like just one background, and then has like, so it's like the same background. So you can find a quote and then just go into WordSwag, the app, and then make it your own. And then that way it's like the nice theme again on your page, and that's just a way to make it look nice. This is just my 2 cents. If you guys really don't care about that, that's fine, but this is just what I've seen that works. Hashtags I wanted to touch on quickly. So when I first started, and I still do, like you do want to have like some beach body tags in there and like what workout programs you're doing and stuff, but you're gonna find that you're attracting a lot of beach body people, or people that you know, are doing the workouts already, or you're gonna attract coaches to your page, which is good for like following and stuff. But you want to also hashtag like your interests and things that you can find people that relate to you, and that's who you're going to find like your tribe is. So like if you like hiking or something, like just what, again, goes back to like brand, like what makes you you, and then start hashtagging that kind of stuff, because people do like look up that kind of stuff, and then you'll be able to search those hashtags and find people that you can relate with as well. So I just wanted to touch on hashtags because that was something that I was like so scared to do when I first started coaching, but it is really important.
Do you like take them off and then, do you take them off and repost them too?
I like when I posted already, like do I delete them and then do it again?
I just heard some people do that, so then there's like constantly people are going to look at your pages because then it goes to the top, or no?
I don't think it goes to the top. I think it goes from like when it was posted. So yeah, so like you want to do the hashtags like pretty quick after, because like your feed, if it's a really popular hashtag, your picture is going to be like long gone.
Of course, okay.
So oh yeah, that's another thing. So like hashtags, like try to do ones that don't have like a million pictures on them, right? Like you want your picture to like be there. But basically what I really wanted to talk about was stories. So Angel today posted on her story for the first time talking. It's so scary.
I actually crapped my pants so bad. I like rewatched it. My boyfriend came home and he's like, how excited were you? I'm like, oh my God.
I posted and then deleted mine because I put them in the wrong order, and I was like, okay, another day.
Aw, well, I'm so happy to see you guys are doing it. Rachel, it was so funny. Courtney was saying, she's like, yeah, because I guess like you weren't doing stories at first when you started. She's like, when Rachel started talking on her stories, I was like, oh my gosh, like she's like, I didn't expect her to like sound like that or like be like, because your personality comes out in your stories. Like the more you do it, the more you'll be more comfortable with it.
Yeah. I was like shaking doing them today. I'm like, what is wrong with me?
At first I was so nervous. Like I would just like play with my eyelashes, my ears, my hair, and I just like literally recorded like 30 videos before I would actually post one, and I'm like, stop this.
Yeah, I hate my voice. Like I feel like I sound like a man or something, or I don't know. Like,
Same. I almost didn't post today. I was like rewatching it. I'm like, I sound like a boy. I'm like, I can't post this. I'm gonna look like an idiot. But I think
I don't even listen anymore.
Like, you just have to like keep posting, and you'll get used to it too.
Yeah. I think I was like, I went to acting school, so I was kind of like used to being in front of like talking in front of like a camera and stuff, but like the more you do it, the more, and like you can start even do it in like your challenge groups and stuff, like just get used to like you don't have to go live, but like record it and then post in there if you aren't like don't want to go big right away. But they're so important, you guys. Like I cannot tell you how much Instagram stories changed my business, especially posting workouts on there. I'm pretty sure you guys all do that, but it's like the workouts are important because one is showing people you're doing the workout, right? Not just like posting a picture and saying you did it. And also just gives them like a sneak peek. Like I had someone message me today being like, oh, I'm like tired watching you do that. Like they get a little sneak peek and see what our workouts are. And like, especially with me doing max 30 now, like people are gonna be like, holy crap, like that's pretty intense. So stories, but also just like talking and like inviting. Like if you guys are scared to invite over message, which we should all be doing, but I know it's scary, inviting on your stories is like, it's awesome. Like they get to hear it from you. It feels more personal to them, that you're like, it feels like you're talking to them. And it's just another way to show your personality. And they get to like hear your voice, and it just makes everything so much more personal. And I need to start working on like not like sharing more of my day, not just like the stuff that I always do. So I feel like I need to get out of my house more is what I need to do. But I'm a very big homebody. But yeah, stories are so important, and it's just like the easiest way to find your tribe, I guess. And like people, will message me being like, I really like your stories and like the way that you like come across. And then I think I have a good sense of humor, and I kind of bring that into my stories and stuff. So it's just a way to get people to be like, okay, I think I really get along with this person. So if you don't do stories and aren't talking, definitely start. You'll see a huge shift in your business, I think, especially with posting workouts. I really like what everyone's been doing on the team, sharing like pictures and like results. I don't know why I was so like, I would never share anyone else's results. I was just showing like me, which is good. But then I was kind of like, okay, people probably think like I'm the only one doing this and that like I don't have groups or challengers or something. So it's good to like share other people's results as well. But yeah, so stories. I had all these notes and then I'm like going through them pretty fast. But what was I gonna talk about? Sorry. Okay, the Beachbody Champions page. I think I add all you guys in there? All in there? Okay. If you aren't, to the people that aren't on this call, either message me and tell me to get you in there, but like there's so many trainings in there from so many people, and even though some are longer, you want to at least be like watching bits and parts, like do it as personal development. Like personal development can be anything. Like I don't necessarily always read a book. I'll do trainings, I'll do like just watch like motivational videos on YouTube and stuff, but definitely go into the Beachbody Champions page. I think you guys all know about the wake up calls on Monday mornings. Yes, those are something that I need to start.
Are they like the Zoom, or like this, they the same as this? I've never done them.
Oh, you've never? Okay, so they're Team Beachbody Coach 411 on Facebook. That's the page that they happen on, and then Monday mornings at 8 a.m. Pacific time. There's always just like a speaker, and they will give you like tips on the business, and yeah, it's awesome. It's definitely good to catch them. And there's also a podcast on iTunes, so you can catch all the previous ones as well. I think it's called Beachbody Podcast. I can find it after and send it to you. But yeah, I also, and then like even YouTubing trainings, like there's so many. If you Google
so much on there, I love it.
Yeah. And I don't know why I never thought to do it before, because like what I'm gonna have to do is upload this to YouTube to upload it into our page. So that's what every other coach has to do too. So all their team calls are on YouTube, right? So like you can just kind of sneak in and be like, oh, all right, and take tips from like the top coaches, which is really cool. Like I'll go to my YouTube videos and I'm like, why does this have like more views than like my coaches? And it's like people are like watching it, so it's kind of weird, but it's cool. also Success Club. I feel like you guys are all familiar with Success Club, but you definitely should be aiming to hit Success Club every month. And then that way you are advancing your business, moving it forward. You should also be trying to add 2 coaches every month. So that's called like going emerald every month. So your goal should be monthly is to go emerald. And then that way, because I was talking to Rachel today and she's like, oh, so to be diamond, you need like 8 coaches, right? And like to be diamond, you need 8 coaches, 4 on each leg, and 2 of them need to be emerald. And then I was like, okay, we have 10 more minutes. But you can't just stop at 8, right? You want to just keep getting more coaches and building that, so you're not like, what if a coach cancels or like doesn't drink Shakeology 1 month, and then you're going to lose your diamond because of that, right? So you want to just keep moving forward in your business. Don't like stop once you reach that. And also, so I'm away this Thursday till Sunday, and then I'm away the 20th to Summit. So you guys got to be watching all my stories and posts about that, because I want all of us to be there next year together. I'm so excited, and just so excited to like bring back so much momentum to our team. I'm really excited. So you guys got to keep up with my stories. I feel like that'll be like a really big push to you guys to see like what's possible with the business. What else was I going to talk about? I wanted to kind of ask you guys. So for other calls, and like I just want to think of what more I can give you. Obviously, this is going to be like a continuous thing, but what I have so far is like another call on challenge groups and or challenge group conversations and challenge pack conversations. I definitely want to have that call next. Because I feel like that's like the number one thing that like new coaches or even just coaches struggle with, is like having successful conversations with that. And I think that's something that I'm actually pretty good at. So I'll definitely have that call with you guys. Then inviting, building relationships, I'll have a call on that. 4 vitals, belief in your business and yourself, a call on that. And then volume and rank, I want to have a call on that. Is there anything else that you guys want to learn about on the top of your heads right now that I can jot down? Like something that keeps coming up that you wanted to ask?
Can't really think of anything right now.
Not me either.
I think, we'll be like the call will end and thoughts will come. Okay. Did you guys get any takeaways from today?
No, for sure.
Yeah, same.
Awesome. But so I guess just like the top things are being consistent with your posts. That's something I definitely need to work on. So like at least posting once a day. I didn't start posting like twice a day till like a couple months ago, and if I do, it would just be because my post in the morning like didn't get much traction or something. So when you post again, people are more likely to go to your page and then see that other post I didn't see. And if its post takes longer than 3 minutes to type, it's not you talking. Be real, be honest, share the scary stuff, make your page look pretty, stories. I think that's what I want to talk about.
Do you just use Instagram to like put filters on, or do you use any other apps?
Ooh, there's VSCO. I know people like to use VSCO. I just use Instagram. I use Clarendon filter. I just feel like it's pretty bright. Then I just play around. I go into edit and play around with like brightness and warmth and stuff like that to kind of get everything looking alike. But I'm sure there's tons of different apps, editing apps. So like if you wanted to find like a certain filter, you can always just see, you don't even have to post them, just like like together side by side, see what they look like together and stuff. But I wanted to get a picture because this is like honestly I think this is the biggest call I've had with my crew.
Can you see me?
Can I see who just talked?
Rachel?
You're frozen. I didn't see your mouth.
It's just black. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I can see you, but you're not. I think you're frozen.
Oh, okay.
That's funny. Okay.
I took a picture, but I was black, so
so I'm gonna I'll find a day, like a certain day to have the calls, and then I'll probably have to switch up the times because there's a lot of my coaches that live in like Eastern time, so this would be pretty late for them. But yeah, I will have my phone on me when I'm away, so you guys can definitely message me. I don't know how fast I'll reply, but I'll do my best. But yeah, set some, business tracker. This is what I wanted to mention too. So go, if you haven't made a power hour, if you want like a list to work off of, go into your coach office, go into training. And then I think, what was it, Rachel? It was like tools, yeah. And then if you scroll down, you'll see business activity tracker. That's amazing. So go look at that. Yeah. I think Natalie's getting ready for bed now. But thank you guys for hopping on. I will definitely post about the next call. That'll have like a lot of goodies for you for conversations with challenge box and stuff. But bye. Okay, thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.